Hey everybody, I am Sherelle. I am back with Aquarius Chronicles. Today, I will be talking about Virgos, okay? Now, I told you in one video that I would come back around to Virgos because I was hugging my son. He's a Virgo. He's 6. He'll actually be 7 in a month. And Virgos can be a piece of work, and I know a few of them. I don't have anything negative. I don't have anything against Virgos, is what I was meaning. But I've just been noticing the people that I've been around. They can be a piece of work, but getting down to the core of them, right? Their foundation, their soul. Astrology is your core, your foundation, the basis to you. It's your soul. That's what I believe it is. And like other videos, I have stated that we get discouraged or we get turned away from our true selves because we go through life, right? So our experiences, nurture, how we grew up, our community, our friends, things like that, of course, help shape us. So I'm gonna be getting into Virgo. Virgos are ruled by the planet Mercury. And Mercury is a planet that is about your mind and communication. Virgos always have opinions and judgments. They seem sweet and innocent, but they're not. They're always there when help is needed. Now, Virgos have lots of opinions, lots of judgments, but that's because their mind is constantly moving. It's sort of like being an Aquarius. It's sort of on our wavelength. It's not quite there, but it's on our wavelength. Of being somewhere in the mental plane. That's where we lie at, the Aquariuses. But Mercury is a planet of communication, and their minds are constantly moving, constantly thinking of things. So that's why they are so judgmental. That's why they have so many opinions. They can be very sweet, very, very sweet. They even come off as innocent. And like I said, they're always there when you need help. They'll be there for you. They feel very strongly about that. They're there for you when you need it, when you're close to them, when you're a friend to them, when you're a family member. They're there for you. Of course, again, sometimes it doesn't apply to everybody. You may know 1, 2, 3, maybe even 10 people, 10 Virgos that are just completely the opposite, and they're just, lack of better words at the moment, but whack, okay? But this isn't the many, it's the few. So, now, you Virgos love to analyze everything, which makes you a careful listener, and you can be the one to give the best advice, right? So Virgos, you do a pretty good job with that because you think, because you're analyzing things, because you may see things maybe from a different perspective. You're good with that, and you can give great advice. You have to be careful because your advice can spew over and you can start to become judgmental instead of providing sorry y'all, losing my train of thought. Instead of providing help, and resolutions, you can become judgmental. So be careful with that. Hey, I am back. It sounds like I could hear people walking around, but there's nobody over here on this side where I am. So, I had to see what was going on. I put my videos online, right? And I know people are gonna hear me talking, but I don't want people just to be walking around and be like, "Is she in there talking to herself?" But anyway, anywho. Virgos are perfectionists. I didn't realize that. The ones I know don't really seem like it. But like I said, it's the many and not just the few. But they're perfectionists. They see every flaw in you. They're a little too critical of the flaws that they see. They expect just greatness out of everyone, which is an awesome thing, right? We should all be great. We should all be great in our own way. You should be great at what you do, your job, your family, your friends, your lovers, yourself. You should be great, right? But they can take that, and when they see you lacking, they're a little too critical of you. And again, that's that judgment thing. You shouldn't be judging anyone, because when it comes down to it, we're not perfect. The human race is not perfect at all. We all have flaws, and we all have differences. We all have things that are similar. We have things that are in common. So you have to be very careful not to be so critical of people. You don't want to push people away. You don't want to make people feel sad. You don't want to put them in, different mental states. Nobody has time for that, number one, right? We're all trying to live our life. We're all trying to be the best we can be. We're all trying to get by. We want to live, we want to take care of our children. We want to have good jobs. We want to make good money. We need houses and cars. We're trying. It may have been easy for you, but it may not have been so easy for someone else. So watch it, Virgo. Watch it. Relax. Virgos are earth signs, so get them outdoors. Let people in. You don't have to be perfect to be lovable, right? So get outdoors, have some fun. I'll back it up. Get outdoors, have some fun. Back it up. Nature is very good for them. It's very earthly, It's very, you're outside. You can become one with nature, like I said. For Aquariuses, we need to get out more. We need to take a little bit of risk, We need to enjoy nature, enjoy green things, that helps our spirit, our chakras. I forget which one, but I did look it up. So I'll get back to you on that maybe in another video if I remember. But yeah, so go outside, have some fun. A picnic, play some games, read a book under a tree, something, play solitary under a tree by yourself, get outdoors, do something outside, barbecue, but you need to start to uplift yourself as well, let people in, let them in. It's okay. You can't, or maybe you shouldn't let everyone in, but it's okay to not look perfect all the time. You don't accept others' feelings as valid, true, or even relevant. And no, that's a little bit of a weakness. You need to be careful with that. Other people's opinions, other people's experiences, they matter. They count. Just because you didn't live their life doesn't mean it's any less important than yours. We were placed on this earth, yes, one by one at a time. You were born alone. except for maybe twins or triplets or, but we were put on this earth for each other. We all came down at certain times and dates, or some of the same times and dates, for a specific reason or cause. And if we get back to our souls, get into your signs a little bit, help someone else get into it, I think we can realize that, and that can be a step with taking care of each other, not being so judgmental, forgetting about racism, forgetting about my skin is black or dark. I mean, well, light skin apparently, but you catch my drift. Forgetting the fact that that you're white, forgetting the fact that you're Latino, forgetting the fact you're Asian, whatever the case may be. We need to get back to our roots. We were placed here for each other. Otherwise, why would we need each other? Come on now, people, think. When you arrived on the earth, like I was starting to say though, Virgo, you had so much goodness, so much greatness, so much love for humankind, but you became disappointed. You didn't see justice, you didn't see the purity in people. People weren't innocent. And too many times that there were too many times that this came across you where you were losing faith in humanity. And I get it. I understand it, because people can be jerks, like, for no reason or for some kind of reason. Whether it was losing a loved one, whether it's heartache, death, you're not feeling worthy enough, you're not feeling good enough, you didn't get that job you wanted, children are acting a fool, teenagers going crazy. I mean, there's lots of things that get people down, make people sad, get people angry. Lots of things. But we have to remember to try to understand people, try to realize that they have a life, that there are other things going on besides you. And to me, just a little bit too, Virgos seem like they got a little bit of that self-centeredness going on, like right along with Leo. But, not once too many times, though, like I was saying, they seen this and they were losing faith in humanity. This what makes them so hard. This what gets them to be so judgmental. Virgos pull away. They get lost. Some of them turn to substance abuse. And again, they criticize and judge. I hope that you can be or get stronger, Virgo, because you can do it. Okay, baby? You can do it. So, please, please, please pray if you need to. Do yoga, exercise, go deeper into astrology, get in touch with that family member that you missed, that you're not, you didn't talk to in a while. If you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you're just hurting over it, like things are not that big as they seem, you better go get your love. Go get your love. Virgos need to feel important. What they messy asses. No, I'm just playing. But they need to feel important and safe. They're quite vulnerable. Trust has to be built with them. Their intimate friendships is earned through good deeds. They're about, I was going to say they're about that talk and want to see you do they want to see you put that talk into action. Excuse me. Because they see the goodness, the good in people. Like I said, the purity in it. They have a tendency to think everything is sort of simple, but it's not. There are different paths and different avenues and different journeys, that we all take. Now, we all may be going to the same street, right, at the end of the day, but we are not all taking the same freeway or side street or whatever to get there. But we're all going to get there one way or another or someday, Just be careful with that, Virgo. Virgos are good problem solvers, I hear. But within searching the problem, they search for the problems in everyone or everything around them. But they're trying to help. They're trying to help out in the first place. So I'm trying not to judge them. I try to get down to the root of a problem myself. I've been working on my anger. I've been working on me doing these videos, learning about an Aquarius myself. So that helps me to keep this in the back of my mind as to me not judging people. And maybe Virgo, you need to do that too. Virgos are practical, analytical, they're hardworking, they have a great eye for detail, but they can become a bit obsessive. Like I said, they're good problem solvers. They have good organizational skills. They are and would be great doctors, nurses, psychologists. Those would be great professions from them because they're such intellects, because they're so organized, because they have such a good eye for detail. They're hardworking. Those would be great jobs for them. And plus many more. People do lots of things. These are just suggestions, or maybe some of them already are doctors, or someone was thinking about doing it, but they got discouraged. I hope you see this video, boo, and know you can do it. Virgo men, if you want to catch them, honey, you gotta respect them. And that should be with everybody. But you gotta respect them. Respect their cleanliness and their order. They enter romance slowly, so take your time. Don't get discouraged with them. You need to have patience if you're gonna be with this man. It takes time. He has a deep and sensual side, deep and sensual needs. Excuse me. What did I eat? Oh yeah, I had a burger. I mean, not a burger. I had a hot dog and some French fries, and I don't know. Now I got the burp. Anyways. So he overanalyzes everything. He needs to be inspired as well. You inspire him, it could take the edge off. You inspire him and get him to try and do different things, or things that he likes and he notices that you're picking up on what he likes. Like, he notices that you're paying attention to him. They'll pull back a little on being so hard and so tough and over-analyzing everything. Now, women are a mix of intelligence. They have that eye for detail. They have common sense. I don't know about that, but they will commit. They will commit to you. She observes you. She's watching you. She's assessing your character and your emotions from the start. Baby girl wants to see where you are and how you pay attention and get along with her. Takes her a while too, but she will warm up to you. Now, I hope you enjoyed my little spiel. Virgos are compatible with Tauruses, Cancers, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. The greatest compatibility for them is Cancers and Pisces. Try any one of those signs. See if you can find love or a friend. It doesn't have to always be about finding a man or a woman. You may just need a friend. You may just want to know for yourself who you're most compatible with. You may be with an Aquarius right now. You may be with a Sagittarius right now. If something isn't working for you or for them, sometimes you do have to let things go, and it's okay. Try one of your signs you're compatible with, or maybe that just wasn't the right Sag for you, or whatever, Some things that you also enjoy, Virgo, are animals, healthy food, nature, like I said, books, and being clean. You're an earth sign, too, just in case you want to know that. I actually looked up something about Virgo children, too, because, like I said, my son's a Virgo. So, I know my videos be kind of long, but I just feel like I'm giving helpful information. So, it says, now I just jotted down a couple notes about Virgo children. So, it says, Virgo children, they like to feel needed. They're great helpers, and my son is, and I think that he does like to feel needed now that I think about it. He likes learning, but he likes to do it on his own time. He explains himself very well. He's very articulate, and that's what it says. They like older toys, maybe because they're so smart, or they're curious about things, because they're in a phase, they're kids, and kids like to learn. Like I said, it may be on their time, or maybe something that has to interest them, or they just have a general interest in learning. Everything around them they're fascinated with. It says they like to be clean. They enjoy cleanliness. I don't know what kid really does, but maybe you'll see that as they get older or something. It says they like to take things apart and put them back together. So maybe get them some Legos, them little Pokemon balls or something I'll be seeing in the stores where you got to build the Pokemon or whatever. Yeah, so things like that, little airplanes or something they can tinker with. You have to remind them to play, it says, because they are so consumed with trying to be perfect. Because don't forget, Virgos are perfectionists. That's why they're doing so much up here. That's why they're over analyzing. So it told me I read, it says to remind them to play and be children. They need humor and playfulness. Those are great skills, good things for them to have. They like outdoor activities. They like swimming, picnics. I'm going to try picnics with my boys and see how they like that, how they do with that. They are always asking me to go swimming, but due to COVID, everything, or a lot of swimming pools and stuff like that around us are shut down. I was even thinking about trying to get to a little hotel or something with a little swimming pool and see if it's open, if they would enjoy that. Intellectually, they have a lot going on up there. They're very smart. If you nurture this, it'll go far. It says they can be good artists because they're so much of a perfectionist, but because they have a great eye for detail. They recount everything leading to a moment, so they have good memories. They have great memory power. Don't be feeling some type of way either if they remember something that you didn't, or forgetting details, because I know I forget a lot of things. I have to write them down, or if people tell me the story, I can be like, oh yeah, I do remember that, for sure, I got you, yeah, now it's coming back to me. But and my son, he has gotten me a couple of times like, you said blah. I'm like, oh yeah, I did, damn. They leap before they look, and they end up in a jam. So, baby, be careful with them children, because they march to the beat of their own drum. They don't mean any harm. They're children. They have all these things going on, about their soul, how the planet was aligned for them when they were born. They have so much going on, too, in their children. Children don't understand a lot of things. They can get concepts, yes, but that doesn't mean that they truly understand. They genuinely understand what's going on, why it's going on, and their role in what is going on or happening. So just be careful with everybody. You want to learn more about your children, their sign, go ahead and look it up, girl or boy. Or maybe I can make other videos about that too. That's an idea for me. But I hope you again enjoy my little spiel. This is Aquarius Chronicles. Like and subscribe, baby. And keep looking out for these videos. Peace.